So to conclude this section on graphs, I want to introduce the topic of directed graphs, directed multigraphs. But let me start with the definition, and then this connection will become apparent. A directed multigraph is a pair, an ordered pair, a tuple, V, E, where V is a finite set and E is a collection of ordered pairs from V. But once we put it this way, look at this. This says that E is a subset of the Cartesian product of B cross B. Huh? Well, so what we have, that the graph is a binary relation on the set of vertices. So now we have this nice representation between the same objects, one which is very graphical and another one which is very formal. Let me just provide one example because I think this is enough to understand the importance. Let's say that I have this set. And I declare the following. Is the set of all pairs UV from V cross V such that U minus V is a multiple the way that we state this, it becomes apparent that this has to be a binary relation. But what is the graph associated with this? Well, let's see. I'm going to introduce 0, and then we think, well, what numbers in difference with 0 are multiples of 3? Well, 0 itself, so I introduce a loop. 0 minus 3, so I introduce a 3, but also it goes back and forth, right? And the same happens with 3. What about 1? Well, 1 should be alone, and well, it should be associated with 4, and 4 should be associated with 1, and 4 should be associated with 4, and 1 with 1. What about 2? Well, that of 2, well, that should be associated with 5, because the difference of 2 minus 5 is a multiple of 3. But the same happens in the other direction, so I also have loops everywhere. And then, well, we can just do the same thing, right? If we're given a graph, a multigraph, we want to reproduce the binary relation. Well, how so? Well, take this example. Well, what is the associated set here? Well, my set A would be the set of vertices. And what is the relation? What is the subset of the Cartesian product of A with A? Well, in this case, I just have to point it with the arrows, right? So one arrow that starts from 1 to 2 another